Hello, I'm here, top of Church Street, Primark Bold Street End, on this very, very windy Friday afternoon. God knows where this wind's blowing in from. Definitely a northeasterly wind. You see, I've been criticised, calling them out. Ian Bain, MP for West Derby Refugees Welcome. Dan Corden, MP for Walton. Dan the Died Faces man. Paula Barker, MP for Wavertree. Liam Robinson, head of Liverpool City Council, councillor for Kensington and Fairfield, to name just several people, 4 people was that. So, to date, they haven't responded, right? They haven't responded, haven't replied. Now, I know they can't reply to everyone on social media or wherever that criticise them. I understand that, but this is an exceptional case, isn't it? Yeah, of course it is. It's very exceptional, to say the least. I'm exceptional, to say the least, right? So they still haven't responded in any way whatsoever, right? They have remained silent, ladies and gentlemen. And that is very telling. It's also very damning. They don't seem to want to engage in the cultural transformation our glorious city, our cherished city centre is undergoing. Just moving out, there's an ambulance coming up Church Street now, so just let that get through. So it is very telling, ladies and gentlemen. It's also, as I say, very damning. Why are they remaining silent? After 3 years of calling them out, criticising them, they've remained silent, which, as I say again, is very telling. It's very damning. And yeah, I know they can't reply to everyone on social media who criticise them, but like I say, I'm an exceptional case, aren't I? Of course I am. And the issue I address, cultural change, it's serious, right? It is very serious. And given I've been doing it for 3 years, you'd say, well, listen, we better respond to Joe Owens now, because he's made over 1,000 videos. He keeps criticising us, calling us out, and we're refusing to reply. We're refusing to engage. Even just leaving statements on their social media. They don't have to directly reply to me or mention me in name. They just address the thorny issue of cultural change, but they're refusing to do so. They're remaining silent. Like I say, what does that say? It speaks volumes, ladies and gentlemen. Right, so once again, I call them all out. What is their counter proposal to what Joe Owens suggests regarding further cultural change? I suggest new arrivals who've made Liverpool their home, embrace the Scouse fam. God bless you, you're more than welcome. The vast majority, I believe, have no intentions whatsoever of embracing the Scouse fam, but imposing their ways over our ways. They need to relocate to another town or city, then we close the door. That's my proposal. Now, what's your proposal? What do you propose? Right, the ambulance is just going by. What do you propose regarding further cultural change? You can't just keep remaining silent. Like, it's a non-issue. It's a big issue. It's a massive problem, right? Our city's unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity hangs in the balance here, right? Because cultural change is not only not stopping, it's speeding up like never before. It really is fast. More and more long-standing proud Scouse. Okay, cheers, mate. More long-standing proud Scouse communities are changing. Our cherished city centre is changing. We can see what is happening, right? Look what's happened to London, Birmingham, Leicester, right? Look what's happening now to Lawrence Road, West Derby Road, County Road, Breck Road, Shield Road, Prescott Road, Walton Road, Westminster Road, and so on and so on. They are being culturally changed. There is a change underway. Our cherished city centre, our children, our grandchildren will be venturing into, if they're not already doing so, is losing its unique Scouse status, character and identity. Anyone walking in and around the city centre would see this. It's not me making it up. Wish I was making it up. But unfortunately, I'm not making it up, ladies and gentlemen. It's real and present. We don't want to pass this down to our children. Look what's happening in Scouse schools now. They're changing to accommodate new arrivals and the culture they've brought with them. Because that's what happens. As you get less and less Scouse kids in them schools, the culture new arrivals have brought with them, that's what dominates. The school will reflect the culture new arrivals have brought with them. Small amounts of Scousers then will be outcasts. They will be belong to a hostile culture then, because the dominant culture won't be acknowledging it and playing fair. It will only be think about its own culture. What's best for them. It won't give a monkey's about any Scouse culture or any individual Scouse kids that are left there, right? That's how it works. Go and look at these schools in Rochdale, Oldham, Burnley. You don't have to take my word for it. It's there for all to see. Those schools where there's a few original hosts that were originally there, their parents, grandparents, go and have a look there. You will see the culture that dominates, mainly the culture that doesn't want to assimilate, wants to dominate. That's the one that prevails there, right? Everything reflects the culture they've brought with them. That's how it works, ladies and gentlemen. That's the real world, I'm afraid, right? Not the fantasy world these politicians, journalists, bogus super scousers are living in. That's not the real world. Lawrence Road, I'll guarantee you the school there, right? That will reflect the culture of the dominant new arrivals that have occupied that part of Wavertree, right? That's what happens. And it's like the areas as well. Look at Lawrence Road, Shield Road, Prescott Road, all these other places, right? What culture reflects, or say what community, bear with me, let me get my words right here. The culture that reflects there is the culture brought by new arrivals, right? It's not a Scouse culture that dominates there anymore. If it does, then let me know. Send me the link where. Show me along Lawrence Road, County Road, Breck Road, all these other places now. Where? Smithdown Road, West Derby Road's changing very fast. Old Swan, that's where my dad was from. God bless me, turn his grave now. You can see Old Swan. Old Swan's culturally changing. So this isn't something Joe Owens is making up. It's real and present, ladies and gentlemen. Like I've said, when new arrivals are in the driving seats, everything dances to their tune, right? Everything dances to their tune. That's how it works. And that's the same whether it's in schools or in communities. If new arrivals are in the driving seat, mean they're the majority, then everything dances to their tune. It's not me making it up or having to go in anyway. So, given all this, what are these politicians going to do about it? Well, nothing. They're just remaining silent. Like I've said, I've been making these videos now for over 3 years, and they haven't posted one post, not one, on social media saying, no, he's talking a load of rubbish, that's Joey Owens. Culture change, the best thing since sliced bread. Everywhere should look like Lawrence Road, Shield Road, Prescott Road, and so on, Smithdown Road. But they're not. They're just remaining silent because they can't justify it. Well, okay, remain silent, but come election time, hopefully it'll reflect in votes. Really busy, ladies and gentlemen. Don't know where the buskers are. Don't know where the religious activists are. I missed them. God bless them. So, as I say, right, I'm not down here because I have any animosity towards anyone. I'm here because our city's long-term future, right, hangs in the balance. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, 5 to 10 years' time, what is our city going to look like? It's going to be culturally changed. It's not going to be the city we all remember it as. It'll be a different place. And I think that's wrong. I don't think that's right. I think the people of Liverpool deserve to have a voice when they want this change. But they're being denied it, they're being ignored. Well, thank God you've got Joe Owens in your corner, because I'm going nowhere. I'm going to go now, ladies and gentlemen. But like I say, it's food for thought, all this, right, what I'm saying. It's not about, I'm trying to get out of that window. It's not about having to go at anyone. I don't want to have a go at anyone. What's the point in doing that? All I'm doing Just highlighting what's happening to our city, right? And it's bad, ladies and gentlemen. If this continues long term, it's going to be disastrous for our city, for our children, our grandchildren, right? We're going to lose our unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity, right? Like what's happened in London, Birmingham, Leicester. Like what we see what's happening on Lawrence Road, Prescott Road, Shield Road, County Road, Breck Road, Smithdown Road, Wavertree Road. This is wrong what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm doing. I'm just highlighting that this is wrong. I'm going to go now. It's getting really, really windy. I'm going to have coffee. Remember, say no to cultural change. Yes to Scouse pride. Shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.